Morning students, let us continue with vector algebra, that is directional ratios. In the direction cosine already we have done, that is cos alpha, that is equal to x upon r, cos beta, that is equal to y upon r, and cos gamma, that is equal to z upon r, right? And I have told you students, this cos alpha, that is denoted by L, this is denoted by M, this is denoted by N. So what you can say? You can say that x, that is equal to LR, M, y, that is equal to MR, and z, that is equal to NR. Now students, remember, here this position vector P having the coordinate LR, MR and NR. Right students? The number LR, MR and NR proportional to the direction cosines are called the direction ratios. These are called the direction ratios, students, of the vector R, and these are denoted by A, that is equal to LR, B, that is equal to MR, and C, that is equal to NR. These are the direction ratios. Now two things we have done, students. One is the direction cosine. Always remember that direction, in the direction cosine, cos alpha is equal to x upon r, cos beta is equal to y upon r, and cos gamma, that is equal to z upon r. And the direction ratios are denoted by A, B and C, and A is equal to LR, B is equal to MR, and C is equal to NR. And very important notable point is there, always remember that L square plus M square plus N square, that is always equal to 1, and A square plus B square plus C square, that is never equal to 1. This is very important to keep in your mind. Now there are some types of the vectors. This is first one, student, that is zero vector. A vector whose initial and the terminal point coincides, that is known as the zero vector, student. This is also called the null vector, right? Second one is the unit vector, a vector whose magnitude is unity, means 1 unit, that is called the unit vector, right students? Next one is co-initial vector, two or more vectors having the same initial point. If we having the two vectors, this is we having the two vectors, they are starting from this, you can name it as OA and B here. So there are two vectors B having OA and OB, they are starting from the same point, they are known as the co-initial vectors. Next is very important, this is collinear vectors. Two or more vectors are said to be collinear if they are parallel to the same line, irrespective to their magnitude and the direction, right students? Next one is equal vector. Two vectors A and B are said to be equal vector if they have the same magnitude and the direction, regardless of the position of their initial point, and this is written as vector A, that is equal to vector B. Next is negative of the vector, a vector whose magnitude is same as that of the given vector, but the direction is opposite to that of the vector, that is known as the negative vector. For example, if I have two vectors, one vector is AB and another vector I have taken BA, then remember student, this can be written as BA, that is negative of this AB vector. So these are the some very important definitions of the vector that we will you make the use of this definition in our first exercise, students. Now let us see, students, in the exercise 10.1, your question number 1 is represent graphically a displacement of 40 kilometers 30 degree east north. Now how we have to represent it? Let us see, students. This is east, west, north and south. This is the horizon. Now here, now we have to represent this 40 kilometer. If we are taking this as 40 kilometer student, that is the magnitude OP, and the direction is east north, means this direction is east north, right students? This is the graphically representation of question number 1. Now come with the question number 2. Classifying the following measures as the scalar of the vector. Now here in this question, students, we have to identify which one is scalar and which one is vector. So first is 10 kg. To 10 kg, you know, this is the mass and therefore it is a scalar quantity. It is scalar, students. Second one is 2 meters northwest. This is a vector quantity, right? Next is 40 degree. 40 degree, that is scalar. It having only magnitude but no direction. Fourth one is 40 watt. This is also a scalar quantity because this is watt, that is the unit of power. Next one is 10, its power is 19 coulomb. That is a scalar quantity. Why it is a scalar quantity? Because this is the unit of the charge, and you know charge is a scalar quantity. Next one is, this is a vector quantity. This is the vector quantity because meter per second square is the unit of acceleration. So remember student, this acceleration is a vector quantity. Now students, once again we have to represent the given quantities. Those are vector or scalar. First one is time period. So remember student, time period is a scalar quantity. Second one is distance. Distance is also scalar. Next one is force, that is having both and magnitude and direction in case of force, therefore this is a vector quantity. Next one is velocity. This is also a vector quantity, students. And last one is work. This is scalar quantity. So here very easily you can identify which one is the vector quantity and which one is the scale quantity. So let us come with question number 4, students. Here is the figure given to you. A square figure is shown given below. Identify the following vectors. Number 1, co-initial vectors. Now students, from the definition we know that co-initial vector are those vectors which having the initial point same. If you will see that here the vector A and the vector D, vector A and the vector D, they are the co-initial vector, right students? Second one is, now we have to identify, we have to tell that which one is the equal vector. In equal vector having the same magnitude and direction. If you will see that this B and D, they having same direction and magnitude, it means B and D, they are the equal vectors. Next one is collinear but not equal. So if you will see that A and C, vector A and vector C, they are the collinear vectors but not equal vector, right students? And the next question is, answer the following, that is true or false. So here the first question is A vector and minus A vector are collinear. So here we have to say that yes, this is true here students. Second is, two collinear vectors are always equal in magnitude. No, this is false. Next one is, zero vector is unique. This is false. Fourth one is, two vector having the same magnitude are collinear. This is false. Two collinear vectors having the same magnitude are equal. This is also false students. So very easily through the definitions, if you having the knowledge of the definition, very easily you can give the answer of these questions. Thank you very much.